Hey, what's up, everybody? Wow, it's been a while. Um, Hopefully everybody's doing good. It looks like we are in February now, and it's been a while, man. I haven't done a little show in a while because I've been busy. At one point, I'll be able to do a show every day, um, but I've been busy, and I was like, I got to do something before I go to sleep. I have to put something out. I've been spending a lot of time working on this damn book. Oh my gosh. So the first book, the background, right? First book was enough with the bullshit. It's a relationship book. It's for people that are in relationships and they want to, develop healthy communication in the relationship early, and then for people that are out of relationships, just trying to snap back in, and for them, kind of like a guide to do the self work, right? So, I like the book. And then I got into this habit of thinking, well, shit, there was another book that I wanted to write too, and it was enough with the procrastination. And I don't know, I'm probably pissing a lot of people off, a lot of people that I know. Now it's like, no, I need you to do the thing. What I'm saying? Like, do the thing that you say you want to do, always. Like, I'm always pushing people to do the thing now because it's like, well, I believe in the book, so why the fuck would I not tell you to do the thing now? Like, do the thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, if it's something you want to do, now is the only time to do it. Now is the best time to do it. Tomorrow is bullshit, and and it's so cliche. It's so cliche that you don't want to talk about it, but it's like, no, bro, this is the thing. You know, you're never gonna get lucky. There are no lucky people. And if there is lucky people, that number is so small. It's just like, why even waste the time, But um, either way, yeah. But the book, hey, www.riskytalks.com. As soon as I'm done with it, I'll put it out there. I'll see if I can do, maybe a free sample of the book, definitely. But enough of the procrastination is a big deal. But currently, enough of the bullshit is good too. So go ahead and check it out. I don't know. I'll see if I can give away a copy of the book or whatever. Somebody, if you want a copy of the book, literally ask me and I'll send it to you. That's where we at with it, with the first book, Um, but the reason I'm on today is I had this. Somebody's gonna hate me for this, but I had this thought, you know, about beauty, the perception of beauty, uh, and really what the conversation was. It was like, yeah, ugly people have less problems than more attractive people. And now, before I dig into it any more than I want to, it's like, well, in order for somebody to agree with me, they would have to agree that they are, in fact, not ugly. You know what I'm saying? Like, they would have to at least think that they average, at a minimum. You would have to think that, well, shit, I'm at least average, and so I can relate to this content. You know what I'm saying? But what I was thinking about is when you go out into the world and you end up getting in a relationship with somebody and they're purely, they're like highly attractive. Well, I feel like people that are highly attractive have highly attractive problems. Like if you get in a relationship with somebody that is extremely male or female, right? This goes for both genders, or this goes for both people. If you get with a woman that is extremely beautiful, well, you're now dealing with extremely beautiful woman shit. And I'm not saying this in a bad way. It's just like, well, now there's an upkeep to that. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I know, look, trust me, I don't need the one person to say, oh, no, that's just your experience. You speaking from your one experience. And I know that I'm just one person with one experience, but is this, like I said, if you deal with a person that's beautiful, you're gonna be dealing with their beautiful problems. Like, you're gonna have to be ducking and dodging, or constantly worrying about, some, like, being attacked, essentially. Being attacked, like, you're gonna constantly have to prove that you're worthy of being with that person. And vice versa. If you get you a dude that's handsome, a dude that looks good, you now as a woman, good luck keeping him in the house because he got options. Essentially is what I'm getting at. And I'm not saying it from a standpoint. Like, I don't want somebody to come for me saying, oh, no, you just insecure. No, that's not what it is. There's a certain degree of challenge. I don't want to call it a threat. It's not really a threat, but there's a certain degree of somebody coming for your shit that you got to deal with when you with an attractive person. And if you've been in a relationship with a person that is generally generally attractive, you know what I'm talking about. Like it's a real thing that you have to deal with. I don't want to call it a phenomenon. I should probably look into it and figure out what it is. But and the average person is has beauty in them, right? Like all the ugly folks, and when you think that somebody's ugly, everybody has beauty in them. And this is not some weird some motivated confidence type bullshit. No, the average person has beauty. The average person has beauty in them, meaning that you could find something beautiful on every person if you look, if you look hard enough. As crazy as that sounds, right? It's the truth. But and also natural selection took care of all the ugly folks. You know what I'm saying? Ugly people don't get the opportunity to procreate, not on purpose. So the average person looks average. You know what I'm saying? They're not like these hideous Quasimodo creatures crawling around and, just being disgusting. So, but anyways, we're back on topic, man. So when you're dealing with a beautiful person, you deal with beautiful people problems, right? And the thought that I had was, I'm like, well, ugly people don't have these problems. An ugly person doesn't have to worry about their person cheating on them. And I'm not talking about the 1%. I know somebody's going to come with the, well, actually, but I'm talking in general. An ugly person nobody's trying to take that away from you. You got it. You know what I'm saying? So maybe for people that are still living a single life, maybe the answer is, well, maybe we got to not settle, right? Because we've gotten to a point where we keep saying, oh, well, maybe you just settle. Maybe you make some concessions. It's like, no. Maybe we adjust. Maybe you can adjust a little bit, right? And I guess that's exclusive for people that have lost their relationships based off of, infidelity or some situation like that. And it's not saying that all beautiful people cheat or all beautiful people ain't shit, but I'm going to say they got more problems than the ugly ones, though. I don't know. Maybe that's something that I should try out in 2025. I can mid 2025, I try out, exclusively dating uglier people to see if those relationships have a more, if they're more, if they work out better, I got to look into that. That might be a thing. But the reason I say that ugly people don't have these problems is because, like I said, there is no competition. An ugly person knows that all they got is you. They know they can't do better than you because but what does that do to the relationship? Does that fuck the relationship up? Are you going to be looking at them like, damn, you better be lucky I chose your ugly ass. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. It was just a thought. I've been thinking ugly people got it good. Not when it comes to, customer service or anything else in life, a job or anything else. It's just I think ugly people got it better. And beautiful people they got a lot of problems. They got a lot of problems because the world looks up to beauty. It's almost like you don't get to have a full life experience as a beautiful person because a lot of times people are doing things because of your beauty. People giving you favor because you look good. And I don't know, maybe, and that might be a society thing. Maybe we literally just learned that, well, more attractive people, you have pretty privilege. That's a real thing. I actually did a podcast on this shit. It was called Beauty Works Sometimes. I'll see if I could maybe I'll clip it in here. It's a full episode, but I did this a couple years back, like a long time ago, actually, with another person. We're talking about beauty and some of the double standards and advantages that comes with, having the conversation about beauty. But I don't know. I just feel like ugly people might have it better. You can really get to know somebody when you're not blinded by beauty and you're not worrying about the upkeep or responsibility of beauty. So I don't know. That's just been on my mind for a while. I really wanted to talk about it. And then again, but beauty is so subjective, right? Like, because what was beautiful to me is not going to be beautiful to you and vice versa. So it's kind of like, well, does that statement actually hold weight? Or maybe are you just saying that, well, the people that you aren't attracted to seem like they have it better because, well, you just not attracted to them, so they just don't have the problems that you have. And I don't know, it gets real weird. So, but I did want to just come on the mic and put something out here to talk about something, because I've been gone for a while. I've been busy. Oh my gosh, I've been busy. Been working on this damn book, and I can't wait till I'm done with it. I think I'll put that clip. If I could find the whole damn podcast, I'm going to clip it in here. All right, so I'm going to leave a spot to put a full podcast in here right now. This is going to be extra long if I do this the right way. So I'm going to go ahead and leave this spot, all right? Yeah, stick in. This is an old podcast, so I might sound different. I might be talking a little crazy. I don't want y'all to judge me, but this is old. This is from like 2015 era. 2015, maybe earlier than that, but I'll leave the podcast in here right now, all right? So, yeah, go ahead, check out this old classic. It's going to be long. You ain't got to necessarily listen to the whole thing, but it's a classic, though. And then, yeah.
All right, so it is Nikita reporting to you live. And today's topic, this is for all my women out there. I know y'all listening. All the beautiful women, okay? This is for all shapes and sizes, colors. Yeah, I said sizes already. Tall, short. Okay, cool. This is for all y'all. You guys are all beautiful, and we need to remember that and embrace our power. So today's topic is going to be feminism at its finest. Now, what that really means to me is, I think I'm a feminist, man. I always give women the upper hand because we don't get it enough. And what I mean by that is, let's just say it plain and simple. One statement that I hate hearing is about females, pretty females, getting by easier, quicker than uglier females or uglier people in general. That is the most... that's the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life. Now, I just want to hear what your opinion is on that statement.
Okay.
Pretty females make it to the top or whatever. They get by faster than ugly people.
Because they do. Because they do. Oh my God. It's true.
You're
it's
just
because they do.
One.
Because if you're ugly, okay. So again, let me soften up a little bit. Basically, if you as an employer, you're thinking, if there's a gargoyle and a beautiful woman applying for a job, I'm not hiring a gargoyle. That's just not happening.
In your opinion?
Yeah, it's just not happening.
So you're not gonna hire a gargoyle?
Because the gargoyle
is
gonna scare shit. Yeah, the gargoyle is gonna scare away all your customers. So yeah, it's easy. If you're a beautiful woman, it's easy. You don't have to work as hard as an ugly woman. That's just a fact. Yes, that is a fact.
And actually, in all actuality, that is not a fact. That is a clear, full-blown opinion, my friend, because that's not true. What is beauty? What makes someone attractive?
Sheesh. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say there's a general consensus of what attraction is, or what beauty is. Yes, we get it. Beauty is only skin deep, and beauty's in the eye of the beholder. I was about to start singing Temptation Song right there. But beauty's in the eye of the beholder. But however, if I tell you, if you had to pick a person that is beautiful based out of Whoopi Goldberg, and Halle Berry, who are you gonna choose? If I say you need to pick out of Ricky Lake back when she was fat, and Kim Kardashian, who are you gonna choose? There's a clear-cut definition of what beauty is to society. That's what we was brought up to believe. So I feel like if you're beautiful, you ain't gotta work as hard as somebody that's ugly. That's just a fact.
Well, I think that...
Or an opinion. I'm sorry, an opinion.
Yeah, I think it's definitely an opinion because not everyone is going to see the same people the same. Yeah, we can say, all right, everyone's going to pick Halle Berry or Kim Kardashian and for whatever reason, because of how they look, their body, all that other crap. But honestly, there's no way to really say that because, for example, let's say the employer that you're talking about over here talking about gargoyles and goddesses. All right, let's say that this person likes fat people. Who are you to determine that fat people are not beautiful? Who are you to determine that, let's say they like black females, dark chocolate women, right? Who are you to determine that dark chocolate women are not beautiful? All types of women are beautiful, and there's no science to it. It's just real. It's just literally your perception, because aesthetics, whatever you want to call it, that is literally based off perception, because everyone's perception is different. Every person is different. We can both look at someone and you can get aroused and I won't. Or two men, right? One can get aroused by somebody and the other won't. That's just what I believe. So I think that the statement saying that pretty females have life easier, whatever the case may be, I believe that is a false statement. I believe that hard-working women around the world should get the same credit as men, because it's not fair to say that a beautiful woman is able to get by better than or like females have it easier than men. That's not true. Just because now you're saying that men can't be beautiful and men can't be good looking. You're basically saying that only
No, that's not what I'm saying.
What are you saying?
I'm not saying no. I'm saying that
Talk to me.
In the workforce, a beautiful female is gonna do better. She's going to excel because of her looks. Her looks is going to play a part in her success. That is just a fact. It's going to happen that way. That's just how it is.
Now, again, with that is, I think, is an opinion, because now another thing, right? So the subliminal message behind that, right? That I see, that I hear, right? Is that you telling me that a female has to be pretty to excel, which is false. A hard-working woman will excel. And that may not be your exact choice of words. I'm saying that this is the subliminal message that I'm hearing.
No, there's no subliminal. I'm saying it right now. There's no subliminal. Here's the actual message right now coming at you live. All right. So what I was saying was, and don't try to tell me what words I can use.
From the 305.
What I was saying is, I'm not saying that an ugly woman that can't be successful. I'm saying she gonna have to work hard as hell.
She's not gonna have to work harder. No, she's not.
Yes, she is.
No, she's not.
Because she's gonna get denied more jobs because of her gargoyle-like face.
That is so false.
Let me type in gargoyle and let you see what a gargoyle looks like.
No, I know. It's like a dragon.
Yeah, okay, exactly. If
dragon.
you look like an ugly dragon, you ain't gonna be able to get as many jobs as Kim Kardashian.
I don't believe it.
And you know what? I think beauty, because they say your appearance sells, sex sells. It's true. If Kim Kardashian's on a commercial doing makeup, if you're doing makeup and putting it in there, you're gonna be more. Or they put an ugly ass gargoyle on with the same damn makeup, you probably ain't gonna buy it. You're gonna be like, oh my God, that's disgusting. But if you see a beautiful woman doing it, you're gonna want to do it. And I'm not saying I'm talking about from. I feel like females do that when you see they put beautiful. Who do you think is on the cover of those damn Magnum? What is that? L'Oreal, the damn hair products, the makeup, the MAC. They ain't got no ugly gargoyle bitches on the MAC.
Oh yeah, but they gargoyles underneath all that makeup.
Okay.
That is the media. Okay, the media has made it to where women have to be a certain way. They have to look a certain type of way, beautiful or not. But it does not determine who gets the jobs. Because I will tell you one thing, and this is a straight fact. Where I work now, right, is a professional environment, and yet if I look around from my perception, right, and I can ask as many people as I want, I have seen one beautiful female, and I kid you not, that's because out of my perception, there's something I can pick at every woman. Yet I say truly beautiful. I'm saying aesthetics, what I believe is phenomenally beautiful, and that's like literally she could be on the cover of a magazine, so as the media would portray. So basically what I'm saying is that there's plenty of non so beautiful women in the way
ugly gargoyle
whatever you want to say it as gargoyle, okay, them, right?
Gargoyles.
So there's plenty of those that work and excel in the workforce. It has nothing to do with your beauty, because that is discrediting women.
Like being a bus driver.
Discrediting
a garbage woman.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, I ain't gonna
like that.
You won't see a ugly model. That's all I'm saying. You won't see an ugly model.
But that's the media, though. In the workplace environment, okay. I don't believe that is true. And then, which brings me to my another point. Basically saying that females beep their way to the top. So basically saying that females have sexual intercourse with males.
Who said that?
To get to the top. I've heard it plenty of times.
I've never said it. I feel like they work hard. They go to school.
I've actually heard you 30 minutes before. This is why this topic has come to my mind, because we were watching TV and you definitely made a blatant statement talking about females beeping to the top.
I'm saying that is what the masses. You know what?
You know what? That is, again, an opinion.
That's an opinion. Yes, that's what I was saying. That was an opinion. That's not my opinion. You know, I feel like, you know, they work hard.
That's your opinion.
I ain't trying to have a damn go if you walk into Walmart and get attacked by people. And shit. But yeah, I'm saying, I'm just saying we can all agree. Just like you said, there was one female that could work her way to the cover of the magazine. I caught you right here, right now. You heard it right now on Louder Than Words. She was just caught. Now I'm about to debunk her theory.
Bash me.
Listen to what she said, y'all. If you run the tape back, what did she say? She said, at my job where I work, there was a lot of females. And there's only one that can be on the cover of a magazine. What did she just do? She just limited those females, those ugly damn gargoyles.
No, I didn't. Yes, I didn't. I said that they all in the workplace, and it's so funny because
and only one can make it on the magazine.
The model has the worst job. Okay. I swear, she got the worst job. She don't get paid enough. She probably get paid $10 an hour. Meanwhile, all of us else getting paid more than that.
Okay,
way more.
But like,
but
you said it.
Like
but did you? Okay, so we're gonna make this real
validating.
Simple. Did you or did you not say that only the model chick can make it on the cover of magazine? There was no point.
I never said that.
Did you say the one fat
according
bitch?
To the media.
There's no way you said the one fat chick by the microwave that's putting all the damn oranges in her purse. You didn't call her out and say, you know what, she could be a plus size model. No, you said only the pretty one with the nice body.
The media.
Yeah, you're right.
According
Society
to the media,
fucks everybody up.
Media messes everything up. And again, saying females beep their way to the top.
I'm not.
Beep beep. I'm driving my car right now, guys.
It's an assumption. They assume.
Listen, but then
because ain't no ugly females making it to the top. That's why people think that.
But the subliminal message behind that again gives sorry, I'm banging on the table. All right, I know it's causing a fucking earthquake on this mic. All right, so females beeping their way to the top, beep beep, again gives males the upper hand in society on a subliminal level, because you're now saying that a female has to give herself up to a man in order to succeed in the workplace. And then that is just disgusting to me, because let's say some females do it, but we don't know about the percentage of males that actually do it.
You're
and
right.
then it's just not fair. It's a double standard to just say that females do it, and it's just all messed up. It's
I know it's dudes that do it. I know it's dudes that do it. I know it. It has to be. It has to be. But what I will say, I will pose a question to you. I will say, oh no, screw it. I'll pose a question to you guys that's listening.
All of y'all.
If you feel like, are there more females beeping their way to the top than males? I don't know. I don't know
either. And I don't feel like there's a way that we could literally say who's done it.
But I guarantee you, if we did a survey and we said, hey, world. Matter of fact, we could do a survey right now.
Go ahead.
If we did a survey and said, if we put a picture of a damn of not Kim Kardashian, got to be somebody else.
Karuchi
just some
Tran.
Random who?
Karuchi Tran.
Who does that? Chris
She's
Brown's
a beautiful
girlfriend.
woman. Hey man, they not together, but she's so pretty. Why you gotta see how he just gave Chris Brown the upper hand on Karuchi Tran?
Look, anyway, so
y'all
Karuchi,
men, anyways, I just can't.
If we put a picture of Karuchi up and a damn gargoyle or Oprah Winfrey, and we said, who would you want to represent this Mac company? Who would you want?
Oprah Winfrey is she's so smart. There we go. I'm gonna pick her.
Okay, she's smart. She's smart, but think about how hard she had to work. I know you seen her on The Color Purple when she peed for like 5 seconds straight. If y'all ain't seen that video, YouTube Oprah Winfrey peeing. All right, and if you do that, hit me up in the comments. I'ma laugh with you because it is freaking crazy. It's crazy. But anyways, she had to work her ass off. I guarantee you, Halle Berry didn't have to work that hard. I guarantee you, Kim Kardashian, she ain't got no damn movie out. The only movie she got out was a damn sex tape.
But listen,
she beeped her way to the top.
But listen, when you say someone's beeping their way to the top, again, we are referring to sexual relations with another person. Now, let's just say, right, when you are open into an industry, let's think about an optimistic view real quick, and then I'm gonna cut it on this, and y'all tell me if y'all believe me on this. This is all right, no shit. This just came to my mind. It's a freaking light bulb that just went off, right? So let's say these sexual let's say it's a red flower that just popped up. All right, so let's say these sexual intercourses, right? Let's say you're a female, you're opened up to a certain you're in the industry, right? Let's say you're a singer, you're opened up finally to some producers, whatever. All right, you spend a lot of time in the studio. Let's put some more feeling behind it, because remember, females have emotions. We are the most emotional creatures on this planet. All right,
I seen a koala bear that was pretty emotional,
and she was probably a mother koala bear. So
it was definitely a dad koala bear.
You would have thought it was.
It didn't have a pouch, so it was a dad. Go ahead.
That's kangaroos. And even kangaroo dads got pouches.
Go ahead.
So
that's weird. I feel like only females have a pouch. That's weird. But go ahead.
So check this out, right? Wow. Why can only females?
Just go. Just go.
Man. Feminism at its finest right here. That's me.
Light
representative. So check it out, all right? So let's just say, all right, now you spending a lot of time with this producer, and then you actually like this producer. Now y'all start dating on the low. Y'all start beeping, right? Then something goes wrong and you say, fuck you. But in the meantime, excuse my language, in the meantime, you meet a rapper now. You meet a rapper, right? And then y'all fall deeply in love, supposedly in front of the paparazzi and all that good stuff. And of course, when you fall in love with somebody, you know, if you're not Christian, you're going to beep before you get married. So, all right, that doesn't work out. Well, now you got two under your belt that have both been public, right? So now we looking at the women like, oh my gosh, she's beeping her way to the top. When in all actuality, she could really have a heart and care about these men that she's sleeping with. Now, it doesn't mean, like, what can you really gain out of sleeping with somebody? That's what I want to know. Like, do you gain money out of sleeping with someone?
I guarantee you, I don't know. Yeah, you know, I see what you're saying. There is a double standard. I see what you're saying. There's a double standard. Because if dudes do it, ain't nobody looking at him. But dudes,
right?
He with a chick and
like,
he
there
leaves
you go. He
her.
gets a model. No, he gets a model,
Kanye
right?
West, hey, I'm with Amber Rose.
Amber Rose is
cut her
a
off
stripper,
now
there
with
you
Kim
go.
Kardashian. Ain't nobody never say
nobody anything about
right.
Kanye. But
That's
guess
just
what?
life.
Then,
That's just, I don't know why
Kim becomes friends with Amber, and then they like, oh, look at the hoes linking up. Because Amber was a stripper and Kim had a sex tape.
Yeah.
So it's messed up because it's like Kanye didn't just hop from females. No, he didn't. He didn't just hop from a stripper to someone who was on a sex tape. He didn't do that. He's not a rapper that didn't do that. You know, so you really got to think, man. You like the same way Chris Brown can get a model, right? He could first be with a singer, Rihanna, and then he could go ahead and be with Karrueche. But now Karrueche, we look at Karrueche like, oh, well, she beeped Chris Brown, and that's how she got famous. That is flawed because I'm just going to defend her. She was a model. So again, he moved from a singer.
Everybody's a model.
So listen, he went from a singer to a model. You understand what I'm saying? But because she was a model and she dated Chris Brown, all of a sudden she beeped him for the money. That don't make sense.
Who said that?
Society.
Okay, look, check
the
it
blogs.
out. You know how many damn models is on Instagram right now? Everybody's a model. If you got a camera, everybody's a model.
Because all women are beautiful, and we should embrace it. And all men are beautiful.
Okay, yeah.
I'm just making it equal against the world.
Nah, do you? But but look. Anyways, look. All I'm saying is, society is the one that's making this. Society controls the mind.
Yeah.
Media controls the mind. Society and media together controls the mind. If everybody walked around wearing blue socks everywhere, no matter what, then that will be the normal thing to do. The one person that wears red socks because he doesn't want to be like everybody else,
he's different.
He's going to be like a weirdo. However, but when somebody looks at him and says, you know, man, these guys wearing these red socks. Oh, man, that's cool. Wow, he got red socks. Now everybody wants to wear red socks. Now the people that are still wearing the blue socks, which was once normal, are now the weirdos. Yeah. It's all on what the hell society thinks it is. And I think we could
wrap it up.
I think we can wrap it up because we've been going in.
Yeah.
I personally feel like that your beauty does open doors for you and your ugliness closes doors. So, and if you luck out and you beautiful, you're going to be all right. You're going to be all right. And if you're ugly, I'm going to pray for you because there ain't much you can do besides be a gargoyle.
And I honestly believe that beauty is subjective to whoever thinks beauty is what. It's all a mental interpretation of what is going on. And that's just how I think it is. So in the comments below, please comment and give us your feedback. And boy, don't look at me crazy. Don't look at me crazy because I stole the line. But yeah, thanks for tuning in again. And I just feel like feminist at its finest. So all I'm saying is that, we got to give women credit where it's due and stop subliminally giving men credit, because that is what society has been doing for hundreds of years. So we think it's normal. And I'm wanting to break it in the most polite way and the most informative way. And that's why I wanted to do this topic, because a lot of stuff pisses me off what men say, but I don't say nothing sometimes. I just had to unleash on y'all.
All right. Well, that's pretty much it. That's the end of the of the episode. I appreciate y'all, man. Make sure you go and check out www.riskytalks.com to stay up to date on whatever the fuck I got going on. If you're looking for a podcast home and you want to be a part of, a community, people that just like to yap and talk shit about different topics, hey, feel free to hit me up. Contact is on the website. Yeah, thanks so much. I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.